Hello and welcome, my evil cantaloupe growers. It's SJB here, and I wanted to quickly touch on kind of a lot of the things that I did not talk about in my previous update video. So first of all, I wanted to mention the cool new borders that Ninja Kiwi has given us. They've given us a bronze border for completing everything on easy, a silver border for completing everything on medium, and then you still have the black borders for blacking everything, or for getting a black Chimps medal on beating everything as well, and you still have the regular old gold borders, which I'm not sure I actually have any of, so I don't know if I can show that to you guys. In addition, we've got quests. So, to get to the quest, you just click on this guy right here, which is not exactly intuitive if you ask me, but it's a thing. We've got these 4 different sections that we can kind of go through the quest, but they're not different in any of them. They just kind of organize them better for you. And I think the tails are the most fun version of them. Scoop's tall tail. So let's play this one real quick. Once upon a time, 3 monkeys from a small unnamed town were called upon by a super monkey. The super monkey knew that the Bloons were preparing to attack, and despite his impressive speed, he would not be able to get there in time. Oh no! The 3 brave monkeys would need to take the Chinooks and mount a defense at Monkey Meadow. It was their duty! Yes! This is kind of like reminding me a bit of Random Odd series. So, yeah, we're going to restart this quest. We get a bunch of cool stuff for beating it, by the way. 3 insta-monkeys and $1,000. Alright, the Chinooks dropped them off just before the Bloons arrived. They have limited resources, but we're expecting cash to arrive every few rounds. Okay. We must work as a team, the engineer monkey said to her friend. The Chinooks can move us all to advantageous locations. Great. Yeah, that sounds good. So, right now, we cannot move. We're going to have to move these guys kind of actively. But I'm thinking Dart Monkey, let's put him here for now. I'll throw down the engineer here for cleanup. We only get 15 lives, too. This is pretty dangerous. Let's... Oh, we got, like, no money here as well? Wow, dang. And then Alchemist, we're going to throw him a little bit closer to the front here. Let's see. Okay, so we do get some money every single round. That's good news. I think the best thing for us for right now is because I don't want to lose a ton of Bloons. I'm going to go for a really quick faster engineering here. Ooh, we got to get lead popping power too, so let's make sure we move this guy to strong, get larger potions, to get as many Bloons as possible. This is weird. I have no idea what kind of Bloons are going to be coming out against us, so that makes it difficult. One other thing that we can probably do here, which is kind of goofy. Oh, did we make anything? Oh, we get 5 lives. Okay, so we get lives. Oh, but we can max out at 5. At 15 total. That actually still kind of sucks. And we didn't make any money for round 3. When do we make more money? All right, that's fine, I guess. One of the things that we can do, which I really don't want to get too deep into, is using our Chinooks to move things around, while also trying to, like, jump around on the map so we can send Bloons backwards. Because we cannot change these guys to lock in place or anything like that. The first waves were defeated, but there was a sense of foreboding. Oh, crap. My crossbow isn't going to cut it. The Dart Monkey said, Alchemist, I think it's time for your brews. All right, so we got some money. So the question is, what are we going to do? Okay, we need cam detection. That's the main thing, so let's go for a quick sharpshooter. We're going to go for the quick shots here. I'm a bigger fan of that. And then, looks like we are going to have to move this guy. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's brutal, man. So what we have to do is we have to get camo detection out of our guy over here. So to make this happen, we're going to go for a quick shots crossbow. I'm also, for now, going to go for an oversized nails and double gun. And we're going to move this guy around a little bit just to make sure we get the heli pellets to actually jump over and get rid of some of these camo loons. It's the only way to deal with them, really. And then if some of these guys do end up sneaking through, which is totally possible, we just re-get these lives, because we get these abilities back pretty quickly. Look at this. Even with all those camo balloons here, we take them all down. Wonderful. All right, moving on. All right, for round 6 here, we are going to go for the sharpshooter. I'm going to just slowly move these guys around, kind of just like a little bit, but I think we're pretty good right now. Realistically, I just want to move this guy from here to here and kind of back and forth, because we kind of go straight down this line here, which just sends everything backwards. It's, like, beautiful. All right, through round 9, we've been rocking it, but now we've got a bunch of camo leads over here, which is actually an issue. So we want this guy to have acidic mixture dip here, because that is the only way we can pop leads. So once we get to getting acidic mixture dip, I'm going to switch this guy to just popping camos for a second. And I'm also going to switch him to just strong for a second. And we're going to see if this is enough to pop all the camos. Definitely scary. Acidic mixture dip. Beautiful. All right, we get all the camos without too many issues. Soon, it became apparent that this wouldn't be a walk in the park. There were still Bloons incoming. The Moabs on the way. Uh-oh. The engineer checked her nail gun. Her. Whoa. Whoa. Perhaps 2 will work, she muttered to herself. Okay. Double gun. In fact, you know what? Let's go all the way. Let's go Bloon Trap here. And I'm going to combine it with the deconstruction just so I can get that extra amount of pop power and be able to move this guy around a little bit, which is kind of nice if you ask me. All right. Oh, we got some chemicals coming in here. We're going to move this guy real quick. Nope, nope, nope. Messed up. So definitely make sure that you have your finger on the escape button or the tilde, but I think it's a tilde. Is that how you say it? That tilde button up there, because that's the best way to escape out of here without any issues. Because you're going to have to micro these guys pretty well. Camo balloons are still troublesome. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this guy, again, just back and forth. That's all I want to do, just back and forth. Can do it 3 times in a row if you want to. Doesn't really matter. 1, 2, and the heli pallet just kind of sends them back a little bit, and 3. Back and forth. It makes it simple. You don't have to do anything crazy. Just back and forth, bro. Back and forth. All right, we got some Moabs coming in here. On top of these guys, we're going to uncamoify this guy for a little bit. But we do have a bunch of reinforced camo leads now, which is a pretty big dealio. And we're going to, again, move this guy back and forth. We've got to do something about these camo greens, right? And do it again. Back and forth, back and forth. We got a few balloons trying to sneak through here, but I'm going to grab some lives back. Just get them back in action. And hope that this is still enough to pop all these camo leads. Which it may not be. Alright, we're able to micro through that one just a little bit. Didn't have too much work to do. But you definitely need to make sure that you watch the acidic mixture dip. You do not want this guy to steal any of the acidic mixture dips, so just move him out of the way if you're running into any issues. Now we got some extra money here, and I think the best thing for us to do is get a Berserker Brew, and we're going to combine it with that Perishing Potions action. And hopefully this is enough to just kind of clean everything up. Again, just going to move this guy back and forth a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't have to do anything crazy here. Send them backwards. Let the sniper do the work. And with a few little bits of micro there, we are able to take down round 12. And last but not least, round 13. Looks like we've got the Moabs trying to sneak through here in the back just a little bit. We're going to move this thing down to the back. Just throw it down there. We should be able to absorb all the balloons. And we have done it! We've completed the quest. Woo! Alright, let's keep it going. The first balloon attack has been thwarted, but the super monkey was still racing across the skies. More balloons were on the way, and the 3 brave monkeys knew their job wasn't finished. An ancient culturally important spring was in danger, and they didn't have much time. They would make their stand at the fallen tree and once again call upon the Chinooks. What will happen next? Who knows? The Chinooks got our 3 brave monkeys to the fallen tree just in time, but relief quickly changed to dismay. Uh-oh. The logs, the engineer monkey said. We can barely see the track. Look at all the logs. The dart monkey, engineer monkey, looked to the alchemist, who nodded, knowing it was their time to shine. Beautiful! Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to move the engineer right here. We're going to move the dart monkey right about schnaw. And we're going to move the alchemist right about schnaw. Now again, I actually, sadly, have done this before already. And I have a really good strategy. I think it's going to work out well for us. In fact, I'm going to reposition my dart monkey just a little bit here, I think. I'm going to move him just a little bit further up. And what we're going to do is we're going to go for a top path spike bolt, or actually just go to a jug right now, and then eventually we're going to get cam detection for this guy as well. So if you want to just see complete and utter awesomeness, check this out. The Juggernaut. Look at all these logs. They made this literally designed for the Juggernaut. Now I don't know what is an optimal location, like maybe over here and like shooting down a straight line would be cool too, and just bouncing all around. This is not a bad position at all. So let's get that cam detection, and then we're going to just, believe it or not, buff them. I'm going to go for a Berserker Brew right away. After rounds of struggling against the Bloons, the lull in intensity was unnerving. The Bloons would send the Moabs. Oh no. Oh no. So I think the best way for me to deal with this is probably with a Sentry Expert. Unfortunately, I don't have the money necessary for a Sentry Expert right now. So are we going to get lucky here without any Moabs? We do! Alright, great. So we're going to go Sentry Expert. We're definitely going to go for the Moab Popping Power. This guy actually will have to be a majority of my Moab Popping Power. And then I'm going to go for a Stronger Stim, and we're going to get the Perishing Potions and everything on this guy, so he's going to be even some of my Moab Popping Power, too. And it looks like, yes, that's not that bad, because don't forget, these balloons, even if they do stink through my Juggernaut, we got another wrap around here for this guy to take care of. So far, everything's going really smooth. Really, really smooth. Almost too smooth. I'm actually a little bit surprised that things are going so well right now. Basically, Juggernaut is cleaning up all the balloons, this guy's cleaning up the Moab layer, and then if something does happen to sneak through, it's not even getting through the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut's still just cleaning these guys up. Alchemist Juggernaut combo is just also very, very good. So, surprisingly fantastic. So fantastic that we have $8,000 left over and actually don't even know what to do with it. We're like close to getting an Ultra Jug at this point, but of course that is not required or necessary for us. Alright, we've got a bunch of mobs still trying to sneak through. We're laser cannoning right through them, and they all indeed die here, nice and early on. Beautiful. Alright, that second set was way easier than the first set. Let's keep on going for the third set of quests here. Scoop's Tall Tale. They had done it, or so they thought. Deep below ground was a powerful artifact is spelled wrong, and the Bloons had found a way to get there. A series of chutes that eventually lead to the heart of the temple. The 3 brave monkeys were needed once more. Alright, the Quiet Temple. So for this one, they managed to find a way below the ground, and the flying skills of the Chinooks got them to the chutes where they would make their stand. But just as they got there, the Chinooks' flying skills ran out, and 2 were caught in some vines! Oh no. Crash landing and removing themselves from the fight. The engineer would have to hold off the first waves of the attack while the one remaining Chinook helped their friends. Okay. So if we're going to do this, we're probably going to need another Sentry Expert. And I'm going to save my money here because I might need to worry about cam detection soon. So let's move this Dart Monkey. Let's move it here. And let's just get up to a crossbow if we can afford it. All right, crossbow's up. I'm also going to move my engineer a little bit closer here, I think. Let's move the engineer, and then I'm going to move the alchemist after the fact. Ooh, we got some camo blues trying to stick through at this point, though. All right, luckily we got some cleaning action over here. All right, I'm losing some lives, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal because I can just regen. No! All right, quick change of plans. We're going sharpshooter. I think that'll get us through these camo balloons. I'm also going to aim the camo balloons in particular, and even if some balloons do sneak through this time around, I will try to be more efficient with my... Ooh, we also need to make sure we got lead popping power, which unfortunately... I will probably need to do something with my alchemist later on. Let's put the alchemist right about here. And, oh, money's really flowing in, though. Let's just buff this guy. Let's make him stronger. I'll go Berserk Brew, and I will actually go Perishing Potions as well. And I'm also going to move my crossbow a little bit further back so I can get this guy to pop the leads. And hopefully that's enough to get us going in here. Seemingly, yes, it is. All right, all these rounds have been going phenomenally easy, and now we can get a Crossbow Master on round 15. And that's a game changer right there. So, the balloons kept coming, and each wave was stronger than the last. Over the hubbub of battle, the 3 monkeys heard the Chinook's radio crackle. I'm nearly there. Crackle. It was the super monkey. Hold on just a little bit longer. All right, so we're going to get rid of both of these things. Not that it matters that much, but we're just going to get rid of them anyways. And rely on the Crossbow Master until round 23, basically. What did I miss? Said the super monkey heroically. He was in tech terror form. Maybe you didn't need me after all. Yeah, so far things have been going pretty well, but unfortunately, things are not going as well as we would have imagined. So we're going to have to do some micro. This might actually take you a couple tries, but the best plan of action is to make sure that you leave your Dart Monkey on last for just a little bit until you pop him over to, and then switch him to first. Or strong, either way, and then switch him to first. And just pop some things here and there, and don't feel bad about using the Tech Tear, and then when you run out of things to do, so we're just going to go bloop, insta-kill it all, move it back to first, and we're just going to get this guy back out of the way for a second. I don't want to pop more things. I only want to pop a little bit. And we'll just do that a couple times, and hopefully that will get us going here. Alright, so we're definitely going to use our ability here again. Try to time this out pretty well. It's tough to plan it out perfectly, but 3, 2, 1, and... Bluey! There we go, and Tech Terror cleans it right on up. Okay. We're the Pop Masters. 65. Tech Terror got most of the pops there with this one ability, basically, on the last round. Of course. All right, and now, sadly, I don't get all 3 Insta-Monkeys for you guys because I already did it, but oh, and that's the true story about the Dart Monkey, the Alchemist, and the Engineer Monkey. Okay. There are statues of them around the world, and every Thursday, glasses of banana juice are raised in their honor. I've never had a glass of banana juice in my entire life, and now I'm kind of curious. What does a banana juice taste like? Do you just, like... put it in a blender and just make it so liquidy that it's banana juice? Is that what banana juice... Or do you actually have to, like, juice it, get all the stuff out? I don't know. And which way, that was actually a pretty fun one. And I think we're going to end off with one more thing for you guys. So we're going to be playing alternate balloon rounds for you guys, and I think one of the easiest and best strategies to start off with, even on some of the harder difficulties, may be a Dart Monkey right here on this slide. Because you can kind of take advantage of the fact that this can see both on top of the water slide and on the other side here as well. Plus, in a lot of modes, you get the free Dart Monkeys, that really helps you out. But for alternate balloon rounds, getting a quick crossbow is one of the easiest and best things you could do because it's free, awesome cam detection, and a pretty good amount of popping power, especially down these nice straight lines here. So that's going to be an easy start here, and we'll see what we can maneuver into. Instead of rushing a Brickle, which I honestly wanted to do, I just had to go for a quick Full Metal Jacket Sniper, so I didn't have any issues with the lead balloons that come out of round 10, which I often just have issues with. Luckily, not an issue today. And it's Bricklin time. So we could put her so many places, man. But I think right here is probably good. Just put her, yeah, right here looks good. Alright, seems fine to me. I decided to overkill the cam detection a little bit by going for a shrapnel shot Full Metal Jacket sniper here, in addition to a spy plane Monkey Ace over here, and I'm going to go for the top path of Monkey Ace, believe it or not, because I have a feeling this Moab's going to be a minor issue for me. So let's get enough Moab popping power here for round 40, because it's a reinforced Moab. Alright, I like to believe that I'm all set up here. I've got a bouncing bullet sniper with a full metal jacket, I've got my Operation Dart Storm, and I decided to go even crazier and go for a sharpshooter. I know this is kind of overkill for just the Moab in particular, but they're also not bad towers for kind of the rest of the game here. So, unfortunately, we really can't do a good job with Brickle at all against this Moab, but luckily, we take down that first layer so easily. Oh, wait, the bombs do shot pump. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. I like that a lot. All right, we got 40 more rounds to go. I want to save up for something fairly big, I think. Honestly, Crossbow Master's, like, #1 on my list of what I'd love to get. Things went pretty well with a couple abilities here and there, and it looks like Crossbow Master's on the table! And I'm not entirely sure, but I think a single Crossbow Master might be able to solo with our current tower setup to maybe the mid-70s, if not all the way through round 80, which is kind of ridiculous. We're just looking to build some stuff here and there, but I think we're pretty much done with this challenge. All right, actually, round 63 is a little bit tricky, so I'm going to go for the Babs, just so I don't have to micro him at all for the rest of the game, and that should be enough to kind of get us going in here. But I'm going to alchemize them all as well. Hopefully we just everything, kind of. But if I alchemize the Bads and this guy, that's totally fine by me. But I really can't get to the Crossbow Master in any reasonable way, so he's just going to have to be unalked and unvillagified, which is kind of sad, actually. Here's Brickle's new Mega Mine. It's kind of cool looking, I guess. I'm down. I don't really understand exactly what it is. Just a buoy of some sort. Okay, but oh, I didn't even get to use it. That's actually kind of sad. The Moabs popped too quickly. I'll be honest with you guys, I have been in a rough spot for many months now, and I really feel like I've let my videos, their quality slip a little bit. So I know this is a lot for me to ask out of you guys to use my creator support code. I'm really trying to increase my video quality, and if you guys want to press the like button for me or use my creator support code, that'd be awesome. And in the comments, let me know what you think about this video in particular, and if you appreciate the smidge more editing that I did. 2 more rounds to clean up. We're going to definitely Mega Mine something here. I just want to see a Mega Explosion. We also have about $26,000 saved up at this point, so we can definitely afford more stuff if we want to. We didn't even farm. Alternate Bloon rounds can start pretty tricky, but it ends not too bad, as long as you have the right towers in the right positions and all that stuff. So we go, Mega Mine. Oops. Oh god, I had to sneeze. Oh boy. Normally I'd cut that out, but you know what? You guys have to experience the sneeze with me. Does anybody ever have, like, one of those weird sneezy things where you hear somebody else sneeze, and then you also have to sneeze? Like a, kind of like a yawn situation? Maybe. Probably not. That seems pretty stupid and rare. But maybe it's a real thing. I definitely have the thing where I sneeze when I walk out into the sun or when I eat a mint. Both of those are my sneeze things. I always do 1 or 2 sneezes whenever I walk out in the sun after being inside for a while, or do that. Alright, alternate Bloon rounds with 35k left over. Not too shabby. If you guys enjoyed this video, which I know was a different video than usual, press that like button, make sure you subscribe, and of course have a super duper delicious day.